Sales of compact crossovers motored past those of family sedans in 2015 to become America's favorite form of transport. More than a dozen contenders swarm like bees to clover, striving to offer the best combination of features, functionality, performance, mileage, and value. What these higher-riding hatchback half-breeds sacrifice in style, agility, and driving delight, they make up for in dog hauling and jet ski towing prowess. Seemingly each new entry rings more performance and fuel economy from fewer cylinders and cubic inches. This is especially true of Chevy's 2018 Equinox, which is fresh from the ground up. Its new Opel-engineered platform trims 4.7 inches of length and hundreds of pounds of fat. Despite a 5.2-inch sorter wheelbase, passenger and cargo space barely change. With a lighter load to tote, its turbocharged four-cylinder engine has little difficulty topping past mileage ratings and achieving 30 miles per gallon or more on the highway, per the EPA. Running down the rundown, to augment our first drive, we tested an all-wheel drive Equinox AWD Premier powered by the base turbocharged 1.5-litre inline for providing 170 horsepower at 5,600 revolutions per minute and a 203 lb-ft torque plateau stretching from 2,000 to 4,000 revolutions per minute. For reference, our favored compact crossover, Honda's CR-V, makes 190 horsepower and 179 lb-ft of torque from its turbocharged 1.5-litre 4. As its name suggests, the Premier is as good as it gets for the Equinox, the top rung of a four-step ladder. Starting at $35,330 with all-wheel drive, the Premier includes a 6-speed automatic transmission, LED head and tail lamps, leather trim, driver and front passenger seats with both heat and ventilation, a heated steering wheel, heated rear seats, dual-zone automatic climate control, proximity entry, and remote starting. The OnStar communication system includes a 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot, while the Chevy MyLink setup is commanded through an 8.0-inch touchscreen and offers Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto connectivity. This Equinox's list of advanced safety features includes forward collision warning, lane departure warning, lane keeping assist, and automated low-speed braking, although adaptive cruise control is not included. An elaborate array of sensors and cameras provides blind spot warning, rear cross-traffic alert, rear park assist, a rear view camera, and a bird's-eye view of your perimeter. A 10-driver system sets speed warnings and maximum audio system volume and can be programmed to provide a tattletale report card. Adding but two options to our lavishly outfitted Premier hiked its total price past $39,000, $395 for Cajun red paint plus a $3,320 sun, sound, and navigation package that includes a power sunroof, 19-inch bright finished aluminium wheels, navigation, a 7-speaker Bose audio system, and HD radio reception. Exceeding $40,000 will be possible when the Powertrain lineup fleshes out this summer with a 137 horsepower 1.6-litre turbodiesel and a 252 horsepower turbocharged 2.0-litre gas-burning 4-cylinder. Quantifiable improvements, compared with the previous Equinox. This third-gen model is some 350 pounds lighter on our scales, a significant slimming down given its greater load of creature comforts and safety features. Riding on 23550R19 Hankook Venters all-season radials, the new Equinox saw cornering grip jump from 0.79 to 0.86 grams, allowing this new version to spank key competitors such as the Ford Escape, Honda CR-V, Jeep Cherokee, Subaru Forester, and Toyota RAV4. All but the Escape were equipped with all-wheel drive when we tested them. We also found exemplary braking with a 17th TOS stopping distance of 161 feet, a surprising 5 to 23-foot advantage over competitors. When traffic abruptly grinds to a halt, that distance can be the difference between a near miss and a heavy crash. In addition, this crossover's brake pedal is firm underfoot and easy to modulate when you're intent on slowing aggressively without triggering ABS. To see how much the improved cornering and braking performance benefits dynamic behavior, we gave the new Equinox a chance to show its stuff on our local ASAT Nordschleife course. The first observation was a ride supple enough to take the sting out of troubled pavement and no quakes reverberating through the significantly stiffer body structure. There's enough foul stiffness to keep the cabin right with the world through flat-out sweepers. Tapping the AWD button reduces the likelihood of wheel spin during hard acceleration, but engaging drive to the rear axle had no noticeable effect on cornering dynamics. The electrically assisted steering felt nicely calibrated with a narrow onset to dead zone, quick response, and linear rise in a center effort. Over major dips, swells, and ragged pavement verges, the Equinox maintained its heading with no mid-course corrections needed to ace every apex. There are encouraging hints of feel at the steering wheel rim, but, as usual, we hunger for more feedback from the road. Turboed but dardy, regrettably, the Equinox's powertrain doesn't uphold its end of the bargain. The 8.9-second dash to 60 miles per hour and 16.9-second quarter-mile times we measured spot this machine at the sluggish end of the field, behind the Toyota RAV4 8.4 and 16.7 seconds, respectively. They further trail the 1.5-litre CR-V and the 1.6-litre Hyundai Tucson, both turbocharged, which run to 60 miles per hour in less than 8 seconds. Worse yet, the Equinox's transmission is so lazy in providing downshifts that ordinary passing moves raise beads of sweat on the driver's forehead. Registering 81 decibels during full throttle acceleration and cruising at 70 decibels, this Equinox also is noisier than its rivals. To improve the sped-to-ruckus ratio, we suggest waiting for the 2.0-litre engine, which brings nearly 50% more power and 3 more gears. Flogging our 1.5-litre test car mercilessly to keep up with traffic and to savor its backroad handling prowess yielded a disappointing 21 miles per gallon average. It wouldn't surprise us if the more potent engine does better. An extra-large sunroof cleared any hint of gloom in our test car's black interior except for the rear quarter areas, which are clouded by thick C-end pillars and tiny tinted windows. Polished metal frames, tasteful stitching, and swaths of perforated leather provide a luxurious mood diminished only by a few more hard plastic panels than one should see in a near $40,000 crossover. Venturing beyond cup holders, the interior designers have provided handy cubbies to stash your keys and cell phone, and there are 6 USB ports, one 120-volt AC outlet, and an inductive charging pad to power toys and tablets. The front bucket seats are comfortable but not quite firm enough to keep thighs from flailing when every last bit of cornering grip is exploited. The chair-high rear seat bottoms are sufficiently wide to carry 2 adults or 3 juniors. Handy release levers drop the backrests and shift the cushions both down and forward to provide a flat, nearly level load floor nicely aligned with the cargo hold. There's also bonus storage space beneath the rear floor panel. One ergonomic annoyance is a long reach to the 8.0-inch touchscreen's top right corner. The volume knob centered below the screen also demands an elbow stretch. Easing those concerns, there are rocker switches tucked behind the steering wheel spokes to tune stations and adjust volume. The Equinox has been a huge success for Chevy, racking up more than 2 million sales since 2004 and advancing to second place in the brand's lineup after the Silverado pickup. After 3 months in 2017, the Equinox sits in 5th place among its peers, with roughly 2/3 the sales volume of the leading Nissan Rogue and Honda CR-V. That surely will change with the arrival of the 252 horsepower 2.0-litre engine this summer. Then, the 2018 Equinox should have all it needs to make life miserable for the class's current masters.